Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology for the week of January 16th to January 22nd. We're going to talk about this week and all the aspects that are ahead. I hope you had a nice weekend. Good morning, Jamie Honey Bunny. Nice to see you here. So let's see what's up for this week. Today is the 16th of January. We are still under our waning moon cycle, the releasing, letting go cycle, until the new moon this weekend on Saturday, the 21st, which then we'll start our waxing cycle, the imagining, drawing in cycle. So you want to use this week to release and let go of anything that you don't want in your 2023, right? Anything that's too heavy, that doesn't feel good. Good morning, Sin. Nice to see you. I hope you had a nice weekend. So yeah, this is our last week of that waning moon cycle. So let go of things. Today is the moon's day, the most sensitive, poorest day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care and also nurture your subconscious mind. Ask yourself what you're feeding your subconscious mind. Is it fear porn with the news? What could it be, right? So try to look at things that feel good. Focus on what feels good because your subconscious is very porous. Good morning, Raquel. Nice to see you. Good morning, Kelsey. Happy Monday to you. The moon is in Scorpio today. Scorpio moon is good for research, investigation, healing, sex, regenerating, transforming, endings, moving on, and letting go. And that jives very well with it being the last week of our waning moon cycle. So if you need to let anything go, you may as well do it under the Scorpio moon. May as well, right? And also, it's a 16 day. And because it's January 16th. And 16 numerologically is about the destruction of the old and the birth of the new. Think of the Tower card in the tarot, which is card number 16. It's also a good day to learn a task and to teach others. Through the number 16, higher consciousness can be achieved. So utilize that energy of 16 in your Scorpio moon and the waning moon cycle that we're in now to let things go. And also, happy Martin Luther King Day. Today we honor the greatest civil rights activist in history. At 35, King became the youngest person to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. And he has a really cool chart. From what we know of his chart, we don't have his exact time of birth, but it appears he has a Pisces moon, that he had a Pisces moon, which makes a lot of sense with his compassion and peace-loving approach to civil rights. So today we celebrate Martin Luther King. Oh, it's your sister's birthday too. Also, folks, it's Raquel's sister's birthday. Happy birthday to your sister. That should be cool. Yes, Jamie, we need to let the past die. Let it go. What is love flows. What is not goes. And tomorrow, Tuesday, the 17th of January, Tuesday is Mars's day, action-oriented Mars. And that makes Tuesday ideal for anything that requires extra courage, drive, initiative. It's a day you can get a lot of stuff done, particularly when the moon is in Scorpio at the beginning of your day on Tuesday. Scorpio is very efficient. They're very ambitious. They know how to cut the fat and really just focus on what is important, right? So keep that in mind. You can get a lot done early in your day tomorrow. At 12:32 p.m. East on Tuesday, Luna will enter Sagittarius, which is a lot more relaxed. So essentially it goes, under the Scorpio moon, we always have some kind of like death, right? Or some kind of rebirth, some kind of transition from one state to the next state. And it's not necessarily always a big deal, but there's usually some kind of letting go. And then the Sagittarius moon comes, and then we see the rainbow. So it's sort of like, okay, Scorpio moon, we mourn, even if it's something that we're happy to let go of. We still have to mourn the past in order to prepare for the future. And then the Sagittarius moon comes and we have the rainbow, and we essentially say, okay, well, this happened. How are we going to make lemonade from lemons, right? So keep that in mind on your Tuesday. Ooh, I like this. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. Kylo Ren, played by Adam Driver, who is a Scorpio. Yes, indeed. You love Adam Driver, Jamie, don't you? Yes, he's very intense. I liked him in, I think, House of Gucci he was in as well. And Sagittarius keywords for midday on Tuesday include adventure, jovial, optimistic, broad-minded, outspoken, expansive, wanderlust, and fun. If you're ever out late, too late, and drinking a lot or eating a lot, you probably have a Sagittarius with you. They know how to party and have a lot of fun. 17 is Tuesday, right? The 17th. And 17 is about progress and new beginnings. Think of the star card in the tarot, right? If you're feeling stuck, 17 can help you to move forward as it encourages change, growth, and innovation. And Tuesday, it's all about the Benjamins, or at least one Benjamin. Franklin, the Benjamin. Founding father Franklin only had 2 years of formal education. He made up for his lack of schooling by buying books instead of food at times. Makes a lot of sense. Being an ambitious Capricorn. I wonder if it was he who said, the more you learn, the more you earn. Possibly. Hey, Grandma Nay. Nice to see you. Oh, you jinxed it by saying your Friday the 13th are always good. I ended up leaving my house, driving to Ohio, picked up my son, and as many of his belongings we could fit in the truck, and drove straight back. So was it not a good time, Grandma Nay? Did you not have fun? Oh, 24 hours of driving. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back safe. Thank you, Grandma Nay. Yes, we must mount the like button around here. Yeah, very, very good. But I'm glad you're back, Grandma Nay. I'm glad you're back. Oh, that's good to know. He was also a newspaperman and a diplomat. Thank you, Sin. And oh wow, are you like a Ben Franklin aficionado? Sin, this is great. He hardly slept. Ben Franklin. Capricorns don't really sleep much. Too many things to do. Too many mountains to climb. In any case, enjoy Ben Franklin, his birthday. Maybe we do a little bit of studying on him on Tuesday. We research him and have him inspire us from beyond. Thank you, Sin, for your Ben Franklin factoids. I'm glad you're back and to have your son safe too. And you'll be more and more safe as the days go on. Oh, he had a lot of women in his life, did he? God love him. Must have been the Benjamins he had, because he's not quite the looker. Who knows? Who knows? And on Wednesday, the 18th of January, we Wednesday has it's Mercury's day Wednesday, right? It's the planet of communication. And remember, we're right at the tail end of the retrograde. Mercury retrograde ends, which we'll talk about. But right at the end of the retrograde, it's pretty bad. So usually, okay, this retrograde, I think it's actually been a cakewalk. Been pretty easy, right? But the beginning of the retrograde is really, really tough, and the end. So we're not out of the woods just yet. So keep that in mind. And yeah. Just pad your schedule with a little extra wiggle room these next few days, because again, Mercury is about ready to turn direct, and it goes stationary direct. And some might say that Mercury retrograde is better than it being stationary, because at least it's moving, granted from our perspective backwards. But just give yourself a little bit of extra time to get your projects done, to get to wherever you need to go, prepare for traffic, etc. You have a Sagittarius moon on Wednesday, which rules over the thighs and legs. Yeah, Sagittarius rules the thighs and legs, the body parts that take us to new destinations, which makes a lot of sense. And Sagittarius also rules over the liver, the part of the body that filters out toxins, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because Sagittarius is very frank. Maybe they're very frank because they're releasing things that are on their minds. The Temperance card in the tarot, which is ruled by Sagittarius, is about maintaining the even flow of energy no matter what it is that you're feeling. If you're mad, happy, sad, etc., keeping that flow. So maybe that's why it rules over the liver, because they keep that flow. And Wednesday is an 18 day. 18 pertains to humanitarianism, independence, and building something of value. It gives us extra drive and power to accomplish our goals. And you'll have a lot of power, in fact, on Wednesday with the sun in Capricorn conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Oh boy, this is a very powerful, intense transit. It's great for getting to the bottom of psychological hangups, relationship problems. Louise Fletcher had this aspect in her chart. Louise Fletcher, she played the cruel asylum nurse in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And she also played the deranged grandmother in Flowers in the Attic. Surely that sun conjunct Pluto helped her to really get nasty and be a meanie in those flicks. So yes, enjoy that sun conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn on Wednesday, and maybe watch some Louise. Maybe watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's certainly a good day for films that are a little dark, if you're into films. And the moment we've all been waiting for, perhaps, Mercury will go direct on Wednesday, and it's going to stay direct until the 21st of April. So this 21st of April, Mercury going retrograde, we have all planets come the 22nd of January, all going direct. Granted, some of them might be in their pre-shadow period, and some of them might be in, post-shadow period, and some might be in their pre-shadow period starting in April. However, all planets will technically be in direct motion come the 22nd of January. So really cool to hear that. Mercury will go forward in ambitious Capricorn on Wednesday, January 18th. We can now take action on our new plans for 2023, particularly after February 8th, when Mercury's post-shadow period ends. So this is good for everything, right? It's good for love, starting new projects, negotiations, business. It's really, really good for writing. It's going to be easier if you're a writer. You'll find that Mercury direct makes things a lot easier. It's sort of like trying to get blood out of a stone or pulling teeth when Mercury's retrograde. So enjoy its direct motion come Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the 19th of January, we will have our waning moon cycle still, which we're in until Saturday. So again, we're letting things go. Thursday is Jupiter's day, the planet of luck and abundance. So it's time to think big on Thursday and to doubt our limits, make moves to expand and grow. It's going to be a lot easier with Mercury direct. Moon will be in Sagittarius, entering Capricorn at 2:11 p.m. East. Sagittarius keywords include adventure, expansion, and higher education. Capricorn keywords include reputation, responsibility, and sweat equity. You better work. We better work when the moon and the sun is in Capricorn. And numerologically, Thursday is 19. And think of the sun card in the tarot. The courage, independence, and leadership qualities of the number 1 can be put toward humanitarian causes represented by the number 9. So it's a great day to start and complete something. Maybe you start something and you complete it on the same day, maybe a quick little project, or you complete something that you started, or you start something and complete something else on Thursday. And while you're doing it, you can eat some popcorn because it is National Popcorn Day. Buttered, salted, kettled, or drizzled with caramel, popcorn is a fun treat. And if you don't like eating popcorn, well, the Aztecs used to use popcorn to decorate their clothes. So you could also wear some on Thursday. If you're eating some, I do suggest you bring floss. Definitely bring floss to the movie theater. Because nothing is worse than popcorn in your teeth. And it goes without saying that if you eat popcorn, you're probably going to get it in your teeth. I don't think there's a way to not do that. In any case, enjoy your popcorn on Thursday. Enjoy your popcorn. And then on Friday, the 20th of January, we will have Venus's day on Friday. So spread as much love around as possible. Spread the love. What is love flows, what is not goes. All energy at its basis is love. So if you want more energy, If you want to be authentic, well, spread love. Or as they say in the Course of Miracles, teach love, for that is all that you are. And count your blessings. The more you focus on our blessings, the more blessings that we have, because whatever we focus on grows. So keep that in mind. Oh, you can't eat popcorn anymore. Well, you could wear some. You could decorate your, maybe if you're wearing a top, right? You could put popcorn on it. Maybe just sprinkle it around your shoulders, or you could create a popcorn necklace. So you're not, you don't have to refrain from celebrating National Popcorn Day. And you like popcorn. You have a movie theater popper. Wow. Okay. Can we double the layers of butter? Because that's really what I want. I want my popcorn layered. Like, okay, popcorn, salt, butter. Popcorn, salt, butter. Popcorn, salt, yeah. Over and over again. Over and over again. And you'll have a Capricorn moon on Friday. Fun fact, Capricorn rules the knees, joints, and skeletal system, and teeth. So it's ruled by Saturn, Capricorn, the planet of structure and discipline. So during Capricorn's transit, now this does seem, I think it's because Mars has been retrograde and Mercury has been retrograde. Mars is now direct, but we started the year with Mars and Mercury retrograde, and that might be why it feels to me that this Capricorn, this month of Capricorn, has gone on forever. Like the idea that Christmas was, today's it was like less than a month ago is mind-boggling. Just feels like we've been in Capricorn season forever. So hopefully during this time you were able to create better structures and systems in your life, right? Making sure that everything is stabilized and that you have a nice framework for your life. Yeah, that's what to do. And remember, Capricorn's all about responsibility. And then when we get to Aquarius time, which we're going to talk about, it's all about freedom, right? And you can't really have freedom without responsibility. When you're responsible, then you get to have freedom. So keep that in mind. And Friday's a 20 since it's the 20th of January. 20 symbolizes new beginnings, intuition, and manifestation. So it's a great day for creating long-term benefits as opposed to quick fixes. Again, that's a very Capricorn thing. They're very long, farsighted. They can see far into the future and they're good at planning. And they want long-term success. They don't want something that's necessarily quick. They don't really trust things, Capricorn, that come too easy. That's why they're the sure-footed mountain goat. So think about that. Think about what you might want to create for long-term benefits. And also 20 is a 2, right? The cross sum of 20, 2 plus 0 is 2. So it's a partnership day. So it's a great day to start fresh with partners. So keep that in mind. Also, it's Skeet Ulrich's birthday. You may recognize him as the lunatic in Scream. Skeet actually has Pluto opposing Mars in his astrological chart, which speaks of intense energy inside that needs an outlet. I think it's very good that Skeet is an actor, so because that way he's able to channel that darker energy into creative means. If he wasn't an actor, look at him. He very well could be a murderer, right? So express yourself so you don't murder people. Especially if you're strong Plutonian planets. Oh, you think he's pretty hot, Raquel? Yeah? Well, he's an Aquarius. So he is an Aquarius, even though he's very, very close to Capricorn. He's a 0-degree Aquarius. I'm glad you think he's hot. Hot. Maybe watch Scream. That could be fun. Additionally, the sun will enter Aquarius. Let me see here. I think my date might be wrong here. Let's see. I think I got my dates wrong. Let's blame it on Mercury retrograde. I'm pretty sure it's, let's see. Yeah, okay. So don't mind the January 18th up here. It's actually the 20th. The 20th. So yeah, the 20th of January, the sun will enter Aquarius. So reputation takes a back seat. Reputation was what we were really concerned about with the sun in Capricorn. And that takes a back seat to letting our freak flag fly. express your genius, and find friends or enjoy your friends or enjoy the friends you find with the sun in Aquarius. Aquarius energy is friendly, innovative, and unpredictable. Yeah. So the grounded you are, the higher you can fly. So just keep that in mind. Aquarius is the quirky guy or gal of the zodiac, and also very scientific. Aquarius is very much all about a blend of scientific and intuitive inspiration. So, they're very skeptical, they're very, very logical based, but they're also intuitive. So it's sort of a matter of that notion that every science is an art and every art is a science. Is a very Aquarian notion. Yeah. Yes, you do. You better, Fiery 154, get your hubby who's an Aquarius some birthday gifts. That blue guy. Yes, he could very well be a relative. And you are a Capricorn with lots of fire placements, and you love Cancers. Well, they say the only thing that can warm a Capricorn is a Cancer. I don't think that's true. I've warmed a lot of Capricorns, and I'm not a Cancer. But I'm glad you love those Scorps and Geminis. Hey, Sonia, nice to see you. Happy early birthday. It's coming up, Sonia. It's coming up. So yeah, enjoy your sun in Aquarius. Hopefully you have the structures in place now that we've had so many days with the sun in Capricorn. You've created systems and routines and processes, and then you get to fly, because the more grounded you are, the higher you can fly. So keep that in mind with your sun in Aquarius. And then on Saturday, the 21st, well, happy new moon in Aquarius, because Mercury will be direct and Mars is direct. I feel like this is really like the big New Year's celebration, the first new moon of 2023. So on Saturday, we have our new moon. So you want to use the next 2 weeks from the 21st of January to invite new things into your life. Plant seeds for what you want to manifest in 2023. So keep that in mind. You have your new moon, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Saturn rules Saturday, of course, the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. Ruler of the sign Capricorn and co-ruler of Aquarius. There are some Aquarians that are very Saturnian, meaning conservative, reserved. And then you have some Aquarians that are very Uranian, wild and unpredictable. And then you have some Aquarians that are both. They can go and be rather conservative, but they also have that wild side. So keep that in mind. I'm glad you started celebrating. Yes, very important. And you also love positive Aries. Yes, Aries and Aquarius, I think, go very well together. Aries can keep up with Aquarius, which is not always easy. And Aquarius can keep up with an Aries, which is not always easy. And you do well with Cancers, even though you're a Leo, and less well with Taurus. Yeah, Leo and Taurus can be a little bit rough, I gotta say. Your sister's an Aquarius and you're distant? Well, don't take it personally. A lot of Aquarians are very distant. They're very distant. You're a combo, Sonia? I love that. Yeah, I can totally see that. But I think you have that Virgo in your chart too. That makes you more on the Saturn side of things. In any case, with Saturn ruling Saturday, be sure to have your ducks in a row. Maybe get them in a row earlier in your week. But if you don't have them in a row by the time Saturday rolls around, well, the moon's going to be in Capricorn in the beginning of your day. And that is surely a good day to get your ducks in a row. So keep that in mind. For your Capricorn moon in the beginning of your day on Saturday, keywords include strategic, worldly, and wise. In Aquarius, the moon will enter Aquarius come 1:28 p.m. East on Saturday. Aquarius keywords include creative, idealistic, humanitarian, and witty. Aquarians are very witty. They are. Interesting. You don't like Taurus as a Capricorn? Most Capricorns and Tauruses get along pretty well. Interesting. That might be your Leo placement, Jamie. Very interesting. Distant Aquarius. Yeah, they can be a little bit removed at times. Yeah. Oh, you have a shoot next Saturday, Sonia? Exciting. Well, let's send Sonia lots of love and energy for her shoot, so she just gets to show up and be awesome. Just show up and be awesome. So enjoy your Capricorn/Aquarius moon energy on Saturday. And plus, Saturday is 21. It's the 21st of January. 21 numerologically represents the fulfillment of a long process of spiritual transformation. Think of the World card in the tarot, right? It's about fulfillment and completion and integration. And the cross sum of 21 is a 3, of course. So unbridled creativity takes material form. So it's a big deal this Saturday. We have our new moon. It's a 21 day. And also, you get to wear sweatpants, which is great. If you're not, having to present yourself, you can wear sweatpants because it is National Sweatpants Day or International Sweatpants Day. There were sweatpants before 1926, but in 1926, Russell Athletic reinvented sweatpants, replacing wool with cotton. Thank God. I don't think sweatpants would be sweatpants if it was wool. Thank goodness, right? And then that was followed, that replacing wool with soft cotton was followed by anti-shrink designs by Champion. So wear some sweatpants on Saturday. If you're having to go out or work, well, maybe you wear them in the beginning of your day or you end your day with sweatpants, but definitely enjoy some sweatpants on Saturday, on National Sweatpants Day. You love sweatpants? Yeah, so do I. They're great. They're great. Sweats are the best. You're allergic to wool. Yeah, a lot of people are. I don't know really how wool can feel good on anyone. Although cashmere, I guess, is technically wool, and that's pretty soft. But yeah, well, we're glad, Sonia. We're really, really glad that Russell Athletic came along in 1926 and made sweatpants with cotton. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So for your Aquarius new moon, comes Saturday the 21st. Well, this new moon is really interesting because Pluto is in its last degrees of Capricorn, right? It's at 29 degrees of Cap, and the new moon is in Aquarius at 1 degree. So even though Pluto is still in Capricorn, and we'll have our new moon in Aquarius at 1 degree of Aquarius, they are still conjunct because they're only few degrees away from each other. So this new moon is conjunct Pluto, which is all about destruction in the form of in destruction for the purpose of creation. Like all creativity starts with destruction, they say. So it's time with this new moon in Aquarius to release old structures that can facilitate the future you want to create. So it's a rebuilding type energy with the new moon in Aquarius. It's interesting with Pluto conjuncting the new moon, because the new moon, of course, is all about new things that you want to come in, invite into your life. But Pluto is about destroying, right? Destroying the old or things that are just no longer relevant, right? So it's that energy of like, okay, we're going to destroy and then we're going to build. So it's all about rebuilding. Additionally, Action Jackson for your satisfaction. This new moon in Aquarius will trine Mars, which is nice. And again, Mars is now direct. Yeah, pretty awesome. So inner drive and determination will steer your life in the direction of your dreams. So you can utilize that energy of new moon trine Mars to direct yourself to your dreams, right? If you build it, they will come. Oh, okay. So Aquarius is in your 10th house. 1 degree of Aquarius is. So you're going to be building yourself a reputation. It's all about your career, what you're known for. Also, how you spend your time, right? 10th house does have to do with how you spend your time, as well as your reputation, your legacy. So yeah, happy 10th house transit, Sin. That should be cool. Also, this new moon in Aquarius will have the Saturn conjuncting Venus. So this is about concretizing ideals, making your ideals concrete. So consider what long-lasting structures you can put in place to support higher spiritual consciousness. So we want to have those structures that keep us grounded and stable and feeling secure so we can fly higher. So we can raise our consciousness and raise the collective consciousness, which is really the name of the game when the sun is in Aquarius. Aquarius, at the end of the day, Aquarius just wants everybody to get along. They just want everybody to be friendly. They want harmony. Very, very simple. They want everybody to get along. In order to do that, we need to raise our consciousness, get past the nonsense of disagreements and that low level energy, and really just see how we are all one, how we all are connected. So keep that in mind. The Leo energy is all about like separateness in some respects. It's about your unique individuality, right? It's like the star of the show, where Aquarius is more like all about the people, right? The power of the people, the power of friends, the power of community, the power of the collective. Yeah. Oh, you've been thinking about your legacy. Well, that's perfect. When the sun is in Capricorn, I think we all do. But if you're having a 10th house transit, definitely it's time to think about our legacy. With your 10th house transit, what you're leaving behind, it's a little macabre to think that way. But it is helpful, especially when you're thinking about your goals for the new year. So yeah, this is going to be quite the new moon. Definitely enjoy it. We'll have horoscopes coming up this week, so stay tuned for those. And on Sunday, Sunday is the 22nd of January. And now, come Sunday, we're going to be in our waxing moon cycle. So it's all about drawing in, imagining. And we're going to have that drawing in waxing cycle until our Leo full moon. Your Leo full moon on February 5th, at which point we're going to start our releasing, waning, letting go cycle. So this week, up until Saturday, we're letting shit go. Then we're going to draw stuff in until the 5th of February. Sunday is the sun's day, of course, which connects us to the internal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. Oh, you heard some Boston? Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes it comes out. If I'm speaking to a friend from Boston, it's really bad, especially if you're drinking with said Boston friend. It really comes out then. You'll have an Aquarius moon, of course, on Sunday. Aquarius actually rules the ankles, calves, shins, and circulatory system. And that circulatory system that Aquarius rules, it might echo how Aquarius is really good at networking and creating networks. Aquarius is definitely very, very friendly. They're usually extremely popular. If they don't have a lot of friends, they have a lot of acquaintances or a lot of fans. So it's a good time to network when the sun is in Aquarius, especially with Mercury and Mars both being direct. And numerologically, the number 22 will help us to trust our instincts, to receive profound insights. It's a day to direct our energies into creating something meaningful for the greater good. Again, that's really what Aquarius wants to do. They want to create something for the greatest good. So that is good to hear with our number 22. And yes, is it early this year? I'm not sure when we usually have the Lunar New Year, but it is Sunday the 22nd. It is Sunday the 22nd. So we have our Chinese New Year on Sunday. So this is going to usher in the year of the rabbit, the water rabbit, technically. And it's said to bring in new fortunes. Well, the rabbit's very fertile, right? So a lot of fertility. We can expect in the year of the rabbit more prosperity, hope, and calm. So that'll be very, very nice. So celebrate your Lunar New Year come Sunday. That'll be great. Hey, A.M. Ladine. Nice to see you. And we also have on Sunday, Uranus going direct. So when Uranus was retrograde, Uranus is the planet of change. It's the alarm clock that goes off and wakes us up. Like, okay, I have to do this, right? So it's the awakener. Uranus is the awakener. It wakes us up. It shakes things up. It changes the status quo. And when it's retrograde, those changes are more on the internal plane, right? So say I'm thinking about moving, right? With Uranus retrograde, I'm experiencing like what it's going to be like to move internally. I'm getting ready. I'm preparing myself to move internally, right? And then when Uranus goes direct, then I'm actually able to move, right? So with Uranus retrograde, which it has been over the past several months, you've been understanding like what the implications of the changes you want to make might mean. So you're getting used to the changes. And then now with Uranus direct come Sunday, you're going to be able to implement those changes. Maybe not straight away, but you'll be able to implement them nonetheless. Hey, Grandma Nay, have fun. Yeah, enjoy your day. Grandma Nay, yay, rabbit. Indeed. So, yes, it'll be really good, actually. I think it'll be really nice for us to have Uranus direct. It's just, everything's going to be direct, really, come the 22nd. Uranus is the only planet that's really been holding out, and it will be direct until the 29th of August. So Sunday will signify a shift for all of us. We're going to start putting the changes we need or want into place instead of just thinking about them. With Uranus direct, we can expect the unexpected, the unusual, and the weird. Insight will lead to freedom. So it's definitely a time to transform, to evolve, and really the new moon in Aquarius that's conjunct Pluto is perfect for this, right? Because it's all about destroying the old, preparing for the new. So keep that in mind. Thank you all so much for watching today, whether you're watching this live. Thank you for watching it live or watching the replay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And if you're looking to find out what's going on in your life, if you want a reading, we'll look at your chart, see what transits are happening, what your cards have to say, psychicsun.com. And I also, of course, do coaching classes. I'm doing a chakra class right now, which is going really, really well. And there'll be more classes this year as well. So keep that in mind. Thank you, Sin. Nice to see you. And yes, you're a Capricorn and hate change, yet you're dying for it. Yes, change is stability. So keep that in mind, folks. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy Mercury's direct motion come Wednesday, and I shall see you soon. Bye.